Well, it's breakfast with John, and I'm in high gear this morning. First thing is, I woke up a little early, then I fell back asleep, and then my son called me, Colson called me, and when he woke me up, I couldn't answer the phone because I couldn't see it. It's been a dizzy morning, okay? But all is well, okay? I've got to go by the drugstore, then I've got to drive to War to pick up my mom and take her, and we have to go to Welch. Then we come back from Welch, I come to War, and I come from War back to Tazewell. It's just a normal day, but it's good. All is good. Had two really good interviews yesterday. One with Keith Blankenship and then one with Bobby Sparks. And I usually don't tell you who the interviews are with till after they're done. But they went really well. Great interviews yesterday. I'm gonna start uploading those. I'm working on them now. Getting them edited, getting them ready. These interviews that I do, I want to stress this with you, okay? These interviews that I do them in parts. I cut them in parts because, like, Bobby went an hour and a half. She's a talker. She's not like me. I'm real quiet. As my little son-in-law, Andrew. Oh, doggone. I forgot something, Andrew. Thank you. Doggone, I got to go do that. I forgot to go. I know Janice can't do it. I forgot to go feed the dog. I got to go. I don't usually forget, but I'm going. I won't even stop. I'll get my biscuit and go straight on to the house and then put her out and come right back. But anyway, it's a good thing that you hit me there. Poor little old Mia. I'll have to go up there, put her out, then I'll wait a little bit. I'll go to the drugstore, then I'll come back, and then I'll put her back up. It's a good thing. I know, I'm going to get Mia. I'm telling you what. Whew. It's a good thing. I have a lot to do for everybody, which is good. That's all great. But, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. So now, I've got to go feed the neighbor's dog. Then, I've got to go to the drugstore. I may just push that back for this evening. I don't know. Because that just happens to be me, pills that keep me alive. I won't go get those. I will do those later. Lord knows. I'll get to it. Okay, my point is, it's a good day. And I'm glad that I can do what I do. Whatever it is. But anyway, oh, it's a good day. It's a busy day. But I got a full tank of gas and a dirty windshield because my washer fluid, a month ago it said washer fluid low. So my windshield's dirty. I've got to drive 4 hours. It's a good day. But I don't think I'm going to fix supper this evening. I think I'm going to let that ride. And I would like to, but I didn't set anything out for supper to thaw out. Okay? So, I didn't do that. So, I don't know. I may go on out and get my, while she's out, going out and get my prescription. I'd give her time. It's a busy day. We got a big dog. She's a cockerdoodle. And Mia, my son-in-law, and my daughter's dog. I think you all have seen her before. She's a big old dog. She is. Oh gosh, I forgot about y'all tomorrow. Oh no, I may forget about y'all tomorrow. Yeah, because of Kelsey's smart alecky remarks about her truck. Of your truck, or whoever's truck it is. But I may forget about y'all tomorrow. Come to think of it, I just now remembered about you all. Huh. Yeah. I just remembered I forgot about you guys. Huh. I just remembered that I may go to the airport tomorrow and pick up my son-in-law. It wasn't for my grandson being with him, because Kelsey was a smart aleck about her truck. I shared that the other day. Okay? Whoops, nope, I don't want to rotate the camera. She was a smart aleck. Hello, Grady. How are you today, sir? Anyway, days like that, you just seem like you're a little bit addled. Okay? And if I don't stop and eat breakfast, I'm even more addled. Okay? But this morning, oh, is my sound gone or is it back? Let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Somebody let me know if you can hear me. If not, I'll do it. Is my sound still gone? Can you hear me, Debbie? Jesse said my sound was gone. Oh, it's back. Okay, my point is, we've got a lot of running to do today. Thank you, Debbie. So, it's a busy time today is. I've got more to do than you can imagine. All right? Oh, okay. My sound was off while I was in the house. While I went in to put out the cockadoodle, my sound was gone. Probably a good thing. I don't think I handled any foul language. But anyway, I fed the dog, put her out for my neighbors. Now, I'm going to try to eat this biscuit. Maybe go get my medicine. Then I got to drive to War, pick up my mom, drive to Welch, take care of some business over there, drive back to War, then drive back to Tazewell. And then I don't know if I'm going to fix supper or not this evening. I have to take a look. I'd like to fix some ribs, but if I'm going to do ribs, I really need to start them early in the morning. I don't think I'll do ribs today. Hey, you, Mike. I'd like to do some ribs. I done ribs a while back, and I've done them in the Instant Pot. And I also done them in a crock pot. Put my ribs in instead of baking them. Then I brought them out and I put them in the oven for a little bit and browned them. And meat just falls off the bone. Pretty easy to fix like that. Yeah. This dog will be fussing if I ain't back a little bit. The neighbor's dog, when I put her out, she don't like it out a whole lot. She's not a cold weather dog. But, okay. Man, I covered some good topics with Bobby yesterday. Interviewed Bobby Sparks. And man, that interview is going to be a good one. You're going to like it. One thing we talked about was getting rid of your kids, okay? Not letting them live with you forever. Chucking them out. And because you want your home to be a safe place and a nice place and a good place. But you don't want your kids to stay with you forever. They're not supposed to. It's not natural. You want them out of the house. Go on. In their own nest. And that don't mean sometimes things don't happen just a little bit. But it shouldn't be a constant occurrence. They got to leave, man. Adios. Bobby's is good. She went an hour and a half. She's long-winded. Well, and I set her straight on her cooking. Because she's always thinking she can cook better than I can. Bobby does. She can't. She's not better than I am. I'm good. You know I don't brag on myself. Yeah, my kids all left. We got them to leave. Their mama would let them stay forever. But no. Not me. You know why? I'll tell you why, since you asked. Okay? Kelsey feeling better? Hello, Michelle. I wanted my kids, I didn't want them staying with me forever. I wanted them to leave my home. First thing is, when I come into the house, I don't want to have to take the remote control away from nobody. Now, Janice keeps it now, but that's different. I chose hers. The kids just came along somewhere with her. But I wanted those kids to leave because I wanted my stuff where I left it. I didn't want nothing moved around. I wanted my things there where I left them at. So, anyway, me and Bobby and I talked a lot about kids, getting rid of them. And your kids are not supposed to want to stay with you, okay? I'm telling you this. And we've all heard the story about the eagle. How the eagle puts the feathers in the nest and it's all comfortable. Then as the eaglets begin to grow, they take the feathers out and let the thorns come through so the dad-burned little eaglets will get out of the nest. Okay? And once the eaglets get out of the nest and go get their own nest, that mother don't chuck food to them and go check on them. She lets them go on their own. She lets them make it on their own. And it makes them tough. Sometimes we ain't raising enough eagles. Raising too many pigeons. My kids, I've done, it seemed like Janice raised our kids, but she done well with our kids. She made them pretty tough. Okay? I mean, she would tell them, shut up and get over it in their life. And that was good. It was good. Hello, Michelle. And so they would get over it. And sometimes you got to tell your kids, shut up and get over it. Okay? Let their butt hit the ground a little bit. I know my mom and dad let me hit the ground. Some things. But sometimes when it comes to this thing, we got to grow up. And I look at that relationship and I think about us and the Lord. You know, that's a whole nother subject there. If we're parents and we're like that, then how much does the Lord sometimes want us to grow up? You know, we shouldn't be babes forever. Someday we need to grow up and not be so goofy. We got to grow up. Not make the same old silly mistakes over and over. Does he still love us? Yeah, just like you love your kid if it makes the same old silly mistakes over and over. Still love him, but you don't brag on him. Say, here's Billy Bob. He's made the same stupid mistakes, been married 12 times, 47 grandkids, ain't got a job. I love him, but I ain't bragging on him. See, you're not going to be like that. I told you about a new group I'm getting ready to start on Facebook, okay? I'm getting ready to start a whole separate page, and it's going to be called Just the Truth. It's not going to be a public page. It's going to be a private page, only for some people. It'll only be by invitation, and you can request to come in it, and I'll decide if I want you in it. I'm only going to bring about 20 people in it, okay? And it's going to be called Just the Truth. And on this page, I'm going to talk about some hard realities of life. But I just want to talk to a few people. I don't want to talk to 10,000. I'm just going to talk to a few people. I'm going to share it. I'm not going to share it on television. I'm not going to share it other places. I just want to, I think it'll be cool to see. And just share with a few people. I'm going to call it Just the Truth. Okay? Because there's some hard truths out there that we have to know. The hard truths will cause you to have a better level of living. When you take the hard truth, you'll come up to a point. And it's not for everybody. And it's okay. It's okay, man. There's some things I don't like the truth about. All right? I mean, I'd be better off to eat an apple and a couple grapes this morning instead of that sausage biscuit. But I'm big as 270 pounds, and the reason why is I'm better off not to have that stuff. But the hard truth is nobody makes me do it, not even the devil. It's my fault. I eat the biscuit because I like the biscuit. That's the way it is. Could kill me. I could live to be 100. Oh, Lord. Wouldn't that be terrible? I had Big Keith last night. Figure him up, if he lived to be 80, he had 11,000, a little over 11,000 days left in his life. 49. Because the Bible said, teach me, Lord, to number my days. So, he did. I figured it up and wrote it down in my book. I said, I'm going to keep track of that, but I got to thinking, I don't have that many days left. I only had like 5,475 days. And he's got 11,000. I won't be around to make sure he made it to his 11,000. Shoot. All right, I'm going to get off here. I've got to go into making a drug run. Go into the drugstore and I've got one prescription short in my little thing of pills. I've got to get it. I think it's for my sugar. It's a pill that I'm taking. Some kind of new something they got me on. But anyway, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching Breakfast with John. I don't even know what I talked about today. I've been disoriented since I woke up this morning. What happened was I got up too early. I fell asleep. Then my son called me, and I was startled, and I woke up, and ever since then, I've got to calm down. Calm down. Colson startled me this morning, Chris, when he called me, and I didn't know where I was. And I couldn't see the phone to answer it. I didn't know who was calling. Didn't know what answer to give. Well, adios. God bless you. Appreciate you. Pass the ammunition. Adios.